Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to stop your negative thoughts from controlling your life. Now before we jump into the video, I want to invite you to subscribe if you have not yet, and also share any of my videos that you feel might be helpful to somebody else. Not only does this help to grow the channel, but more importantly, it helps to get more eyes on my content, so that way we're improving others' mental well-being together. Now, when we talk about negative thoughts, this is an area where we can really just get so frustrated with ourselves for putting so much emphasis and focus on our negative thoughts when we really don't want to be doing that. Now, the good thing is this is just human nature. So if we go back years and years ago, that brings us to early humankind, early man. And this is where something called the negativity bias originates from. Now, what that is our alertness to danger, our alertness to negative experiences as a way to protect ourselves. So man back in the day literally was living with life or death every single day. He had to be on high alert from any predators or danger coming his way. So any of the negative experiences were deeply ingrained in the back of his mind as a way to protect. So fast forward over generations, this negativity bias continues on. It's in our genes, but the good thing is we have complete control over this. And that's what I am going to talk to you about today. Now, there's 3 particular steps that I like to take when I am dealing with negative thoughts. And these are 3 steps that I also teach my clients. So the first step is to simply just pause. When it comes to negative thoughts and experiences, we can tend to be very quick to judge and react. So the simple act of pausing allows us to move out of our mind and into our bodies. When we allow ourselves to be in our bodies, we then take out the picture of stress and anxiety and bring more the sense of how we're feeling about a particular experience or event. For example, if you've ever had a day where everything went just perfect, and then on the way home, you got a flat tire, and then at the end of the evening, your partner asks you how your day was. You said, oh my gosh, it was horrible. That's because obviously you're focusing on that very last part of the day when you had the flat tire. And yes, that sucked, but ultimately it didn't overrun your whole entire day. Your entire day as a whole was quite good. So when we allow ourselves to step out of the mind and more into our body, we can then channel more of what we truly felt throughout the day, reflecting back throughout the day, not just on a specific event, but reflection on the day as a whole. So the power of pausing is where a lot of the work starts when we are working through breaking this negativity bias. The second step is to label your thoughts. Truth versus false. Okay, we hear false beliefs being spoken about quite often in this community of personal growth and development. And so when it comes to labeling your thoughts, that gives you a greater perspective on what is truly reality and not just your mind overrunning things. So what I like to do is I'll write down the negative thought that I'm having, and then I'll ask myself, is this true? If it's not, then I will ask myself, how does this make me feel thinking this particular way? And as you start to dig a little bit deeper into this label, you start to see that it's not anything that you truly want to invite into your mind, your body, your heart. That a lot of the times these thoughts are so overrun by our mind that we forget to pause and analyze and reflect. And when we do so, we're then able to label our thoughts as truth or false. and then this giving us even greater perspective. So as I'm writing and I'm going deeper into how this negative thought is causing me to feel, I see that it's just not serving me at all. And so I then take that thought and I flip it around into a more positive intention. Now this brings me to the third tip, which is to set an intention. So now that we have paused, we've labeled our thought as true or false, we now then can turn it into a positive intention. And so this is going to be what we are actually desiring from this negative thought. So for example, if I have a day where I am struggling with my anxiety and it's just keeping me too focused on, particular negative past experiences or thoughts, I will set an intention that I am the one controlling my thoughts. My thoughts are not controlling me. My thoughts do not define me, so I can choose when to move forward and focus on the positive. That is an intention that I set that turned my negative thought into a powerful thought, a thought that I had complete control over. It's about making it an intention so your thought doesn't run your day. You are the one that controls and runs the day that you desire. So there you have 3 steps that I use and also use with my clients in order to stop negative thinking from controlling your day. I would love to hear from you down in the comments if you found this helpful, or even if you had another tip that you would like to share with other followers. Now, don't forget to subscribe and like if you have not already. And as always, I appreciate you greatly, and I will see you again soon in my next video. Bye.